All right, the first thing we need to do when considering how to play is I like to talk about what makes the sound on the drum. Okay, if I strike the snare drum, what do we hear? The stick or the snare? Yes, sir.
The snare.
Okay, what makes the snare sound? Probably this, wouldn't it? Okay, so A is snare, B is stick, C is both. A, B, C, everybody agree? It's a combination of the two. Now the reason I discuss that is because depending upon how you hold this instrument, to me an instrument is something that produces sound, it's going to affect the way this instrument sounds. So a lot of what I'll be talking about is different ways to hold the stick. I'll discuss a little about what I call the front hand fulcrum, thumb and index finger grip. I'll also be discussing the mid hand fulcrum, thumb and middle finger, and I'll talk briefly about the back hand fulcrum, which will be the pinky goes around the stick. A tap stroke is just a wrist-only motion where you're simply tapping the drum. An upstroke is a wrist-arm combination, and actually what happens is that the wrist leads the fingers up, and so your hand is pulling up like you would do something like this. And a downstroke is the opposite. It's a wrist-arm motion going down. I like to make the analogy as if you're throwing a ball. You wouldn't throw the ball like this. So to try to get much power without utilizing any arm at all is eventually going to probably create some strain if you do it too long. In certain circumstances, fine. A lot of it has to do with how you hold the stick, as I was talking earlier. So you want to keep the back three fingers relaxed around the stick. And then if you use this big motion, so I'll use buzz strokes. A lot of times when we play funk style beats, we're throwing in extra snare drum notes between the hi-hat notes, which I call these filler notes. Well, they're single notes, and if I play them very quietly, we refer those as ghost strokes. But you may notice I'm using a tap stroke technique, just a wristed only motion. And when I play the loud notes, I'm using a little bit of a traditional grip whipping stroke. But all the soft notes are all done with a wrist only motion. Now, I can take any one of those single notes and I can buzz them. Kind of a nice little variation on just always playing single notes. I can take those same notes and double them. That's much today.